Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our another video. My name is Nasir, and I am a student of Rahan College. So today our topic is discuss the impact of graduate on mental health. So let's start it without our wasting our time. So uh, first thing, today we will ask from CSAM, not ChatGPT. So let's start it. First of all, click on the Maya.
Hey there,
Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
loud and clear. How's your afternoon going?
Just little bit good.
A little bit? That sounds like there's a but coming. What's the catch?
Yeah, listen, good afternoon, first of all. And today I thought I will ask you some question about some topic. So, are you ready about this topic? I will teach you.
Good afternoon. I love the idea of a role reversal. I'm all ears.
So, our topic is discuss the impact of graduate on the mental health.
Oh, right. Back when we just started talking about this a bit ago, you mentioned it, but I think the noise won that round. I'm ready.
Okay, you are ready. That's good. And my first question is about the same question about this topic is what is a graduate and why is it important for a mental health?
I'm guessing you mean gratitude. Assuming we're talking about gratitude, it's basically the act of recognizing the good things in your life. For mental health, it's like a mental reset. Instead of getting stuck on what's going wrong or what you're missing, it trains your brain to spot what's actually working, which usually lowers stress and makes you feel a lot more connected to the people around you.
How does practicing graduate after affect our daily mood?
It's like a morning cup of coffee for the brain. It just changes the filter you're seeing the world through. Instead of waking up and immediately scanning for the first thing that could go wrong, you're starting the day by acknowledging something that's already right. It doesn't make the stress disappear, but it makes it feel a lot more manageable when you've already reminded yourself that there's good stuff in the mix.
Can graduate help reduce stress? How?
You're starting to sound like my teacher, but sorry, just to be clear, we're still talking about gratitude, right?
Mhm.
No
So,
problem.
uh, what is the connection between graduate and happiness?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'd say enjoyment is more like a spike, while happiness is the steady state. Enjoyment's that, hit of dopamine you get from a great meal or a funny movie, but happiness is more about that like overall sense of contentment. It's kind of like the difference between eating a piece of candy and having a healthy appetite.
Mhm. How does graduate improve educational, emotion, and emotional well-being?
I think we're getting our wires crossed again. I keep hearing you say graduate, but I'm guessing you're still talking about gratitude, right? That
Yeah.
word makes a huge difference in this conversation. So let's make sure we're on the same page before I dive into the emotional side of things.
And, and my another question is, how does experiencing graduate strength relationship?
So you've jumped from gratitude to health relationships pretty quickly. A little lost on that one. Are you asking how having healthy relationships impacts your mental health? Or is this still part of the gratitude lesson you're teaching me?
Mhm. My another question is, does graduate help reduce feeling anxiety?
Oh, okay. I'm officially way behind. I'm guessing you're talking about anxiety, but honestly these questions are coming at me like a landslide and the words are getting scrambled. Let's pause for a sec just so I'm actually getting what you're teaching me.
That's good. My another question is, it's a 11th question by the way. How can graduate change negativity thinking patterns?
Wait, we're at question 11 already? I feel like I've missed a few chapters. I want to actually get this right, but I'm struggling to follow. Can we take a breath and you tell me what you mean by change negativity?
Yeah, I'm taking you. I'm saying to you, maybe 11th question. How can you graduate change negativity thinking patterns?
The classic brain trap. For me, it's all about the yeah, but trick. Whenever a negative thought hits, you don't try to delete it, you just add a yeah, but to the end of it. Like, I totally messed up that presentation. Yeah, but I handled the Q&A like a pro. It doesn't ignore the bad stuff. It just stops the bad stuff from being the only thing in the room.
That's good. And another question is why graduate important during the changing time?
Green time? Okay, I'm totally guessing here, but are you talking about spending time in nature to decompress? Because green time usually means getting outdoors to clear your head. I'm a little fuzzy on how that fits into an interview, though. What do you mean by that?
Okay, that's good.
Got me in a total.
Can graduate
Haha, okay, I'll.
listen. I said can graduate help people recover from an emotional setback?
I have no idea what a promotional setback is. You're losing me.
Yes,
What does
see,
that actually mean?
and finally you accept you lose.
You've officially won this lesson. I think the best way to activate a better mood is usually the 2 minute rule, just doing something small and physical. Whether it's a quick walk, splashing water on your face, or even just stepping outside for that green time you mentioned. It's about changing your state before you try to change your mind. So, you've officially graduated me from your course. Do I get a diploma or do I just have to keep being an A+ student?
That's good. Now I'm asking you another question. How can families promote graduate among the member?
I think we're having a bit of a linguistic breakdown. I'm really struggling to follow that one. What are we actually trying to compare here?
What?
Sorry, I'm just totally lost. That last question didn't quite land. What were you trying to ask?
He's not there, so I'll just reply properly.
You caught me in a total fog there for a minute, but I'm back now. What were you saying?
Okay, 30 question, 30, yes, maybe 30. How can family, sorry for that, I will ask the same question. Now, what are the long-term mental health benefits of graduate?
Since I've graduated my course already, I'm hoping for a gold star on this answer. Long term, it's like building a muscle. Your brain actually starts to reorganize itself to spot the good stuff automatically. So your baseline mood just sits a bit higher. It makes you way more resilient when things go sideways because you've already got a mental library of wins to lean on. It's less about the temporary high and more about a permanent shift in how you experience the world.
Uh, what, wait for a second. Now I'm asking you another question. Uh, how can graduate strengthen community relationship?
Gotta stop you right there. Since we're in a role reversal and you're the teacher, I have to be honest about the grading. I think we're both still struggling with the word gratitude getting turned into graduate. It's making your questions sound like they're about people finishing college, which makes it really hard for me to give you a helpful answer. Let's nail down that one word first so I can actually keep up with your lesson. Do you want to try that last question one more time?
Yeah, you can.
Go for it. I'm listening.
Okay, now I'm asking you last question maybe. How can graduate contribute to a healthier and more fulfilling life?
And we've gone from Gratitude to teenagers. That's a bit of a pivot from the gratitude lesson, but a big one. I think for teenagers, the biggest win is usually just learning that self care isn't just bubble baths and face masks, but actually knowing when to unplug and just be. When you're that age, everything feels like it's on blast. Setting those boundaries early is a massive gift to your future self. Since you mentioned night, does that mean we're wrapping up the lesson?
Okay, that's good. Now, thank you so much for contribute with me. Now it's time to end this video. We will meet to another video. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Thanks for the lesson on gratitude today. Talk soon.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'll keep my phone close by till next time.
Okay, next time. Thank you so much for answering me. Allah Hafiz. Take care.
You're so welcome. It was a pleasure. Talk soon.